hill at the pit lane, but right up the top of the hill. So I'm just slapped right up against a metal fence right now. There we go, sorted it. Speed. Running down the hill. I know Stephen is having a mare.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Global Hub Racing, GT Sport, Round 5, Man Panorama, putting the fear into everyone in this party at this stage. Hopefully I put the fear into you guys in the comment section as well.
I know that.
But for those of you who don't know me, I'm JimSaid14. I'll be taking you through the commentary this evening. Joining me in the commentary box for tonight's Pro-Am race is, as always, Elliot.
Hi.
We've also got Sorry I Got No ID and Kyle, who'll be out on track.
Hello.
Both from the arcade team.
So just whilst you're signing us all in, can you do me a favour and just check your Facebook Messenger, please?
Yes, you've sent a message saying I'm on. I know you're on.
Who won, James?
Right.
Listen.
Where's Bullboy gone anyways? Oh, he's back in. And he's changed his livery, but I can't see what he's changed his livery
It's plain
to.
black, absolutely nothing on it.
We didn't even do what was said.
Didn't even do
what was said, right, okay.
We'll just have him out by now.
Let me know when I have got.
Through.
Oh, he has. He's put it really small on the door to try and take the mick.
I can't even see it.
Yeah, he's put it as like the size of the door handle. He's really trying to take the mick.
Well, if that's the case, I think for unprofessionalism we'll let him race this week. But I'm going to have a personal word behind the scenes after this race towards him. Because frankly, it is not on. And if he is watching the stream, and if he's tuning into the stream, you know what you've done. We're not waiting. We may as well get started now. It's 2 minutes past 6. I don't want to be running into the pro time. Pro guy's time.
We just kick him.
Could just do that.
I mean, he's gone through 2 different deliveries.
Oh well. Oh well, sort of. He'll be in the comment section now complaining and just adding to the unprofessionalism that GHR.
We can moderate it.
Yeah, I can moderate. I can hide him from the channel, so it's all fine. But here we go. Getting started here. Boudet, Billy commenting. Oh, why on earth are these guys commenting? And Superboy. Yes, qualifying's coming up. That's me.
Oh, come.
Oh, come.
I forgot the dot.
I didn't mean it like that.
Right, why was I kicked? Why was I kicked?
Because your livery was just pathetic and you knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah,
so.
completely unprofessional to what we're trying to set here in GHR.
Hang on,
I'm sorry, we are trying to be professional. This is live on the stream, I'm sorry, but we are trying to stay professional because that is just ridiculous.
Let's keep that professional.
Yeah.
Cheers,
absolutely ridiculous. If he wants to try and come and fight his corner, he can come and fight in the YouTube comments, but that'll be to no avail as well.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry to anyone that is watching that had to experience that. Had to experience the unprofessionalism of Bullboy. He is supposed to be advisor to the... Oh, just let you guys know, he is supposed to be advisor to the league on F1. God knows if he had a role in GT Sport.
Thank God that I stood firmly on my point to say that he would not touch this league because of the hard work that we've already done.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be like a Lewis Hamilton type of backup now, Jesus.
There we go.
Hello.
Bullboy's been hidden from the channel. He'll join on his many other accounts. Are we getting started, by the way?
Yes, mate.
Oh, have we already started? Oh, I'm completely away from things here. We have started qualifying.
So, Superboy has chosen track position over Hayes, Kyle, and Penny also debating on who's having track position.
Oh, I need to meet these guys. Good luck, good luck. Good luck to them too. Stream not started. Stream is on. Stream is definitely on, because I've got it up right next to me. Why is Bulbo being kicked? There's no rules against it. Yeah, there's no rules against having an attitude as well, Deneen, but that's what you're showing in the comment section. Well, there we go. If you want to follow him out, then so be it. But Superboy, on a lap, running down the hill here in Mount Panorama. It is night time. It is very testing conditions here, I would say, for the 11 guys that are going to be out on track. Have we got 12 in, actually? Am I mistaken? Or have we got 11? So we got 11 in. Superboy just going into AI, by the way, responding to you, I think.
Interesting tactic that everybody here has left the pit lane and is going straight out.
Yeah, I think that's the best plan for these guys, to be honest. The best plan. Superboy is getting his lap underway. 2:08 out lap there for Superboy, so just keep that in mind coming onto this lap. Superboy going nicely out in front. Carl in second, Pelly in third, David in fourth, or Stephen fifth currently. These are the guys that are out on track currently that are just about to set their times, not the qualifying order. Just running through. Of course, 10-minute qualifying and then a 40-minute endurance race for these guys. And if you're just tuning in and wondering why on earth there was a bit of a hassle kicking off in the thingy, did absolutely nothing wrong. Yeah, well, not having any of that.
We gave him strict instructions last week.
Strict instructions, yeah, they haven't been followed at all. I think complete and utter disregard for the rules and regulations here in GT Sport, to be honest. I honestly think it's just taking the piss.
We told him what to do, and he went and disappeared for 10 minutes, came back and still did it wrong. So. Yeah,
put his number on the door handle, which is hardly seeable, especially in these conditions. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Superboy losing it down the hill. Oh, could have ended up in a bit of contact with the wall. Yeah, kept that going really nicely there down the hill. There's a tricky section. Nice. That's where you want to be taking. You can pick up a little bit of a slowdown penalty, actually, where he's just came through on that left-hand kink. If you cut it enough, you can pick up a 5 or a second slowdown. A 5/10 of a second slowdown. So.
Stephen coming down the hill, very nice through there. Oh, Glock on the other hand, sideways coming down the hill.
Superboy's going to be... Superboy just coming through the final chicane. Left and right. Just kicking out that back end, struggling slightly, getting onto the grass.
Question for you. No, ignore me.
Bubble, remember, I was in the chat and heard the plan. This again shows that you will not help or change, says Storm. He was in that chat with Bullboy. And I can vouch for that because he was. 207.7 by the way for Superboy. Kyle's going to go quickest by a mile. 203.3. Pelly in behind coming across the line. Might be a track that suits the BMWs actually here tonight. I think the BMWs could do quite well. Pelly 3/10 behind Kyle at this stage. David's going to head a Superboy as well. Old Stephen, ever the trier. Ever the trier, old Stephen. Gotta come across the line. Glock is behind him out on track, just coming into the final corner now. In fact, I think he stopped out on track. He has stopped out on track, must have been validated somewhere. I've got to slow down. Rita comes across the line. Goes third. Yeah, Glock's totally been struggling now. Oh, sorry, got no IDs off at the chicane. Sorry, I got no ID off at the on. I'm going to turn them off right now. I did. That's why I'm turning them off. Just keep feeding into me. Well, that's about. But, just updates on positions. Billy has gone third ahead of Bude, 400th of a second, separating them, the Brit and the Belgian. Sadly, we haven't got updated standings. Our guy that does the standings, the 12th man, who is normally racing with us, he is at Alton Park this weekend for the British Touring Car Championship. It has finished. And Jack Hill won the final round, for those not tuning in. And just having a look, see if there's any updates on the F1 saga. No, there's not. Just thought I'd mention that. Try and keep you updated on Life F1. But Kyle, I think, is improving here for LK. coming around the final couple of corners. You can really see the brakes highlighting.
A little concern for Kyle is that he may be heavily distracted because he
Is he also in the thingy? Well, I've just come to show that Bullboy wants to stop at all costs the thingy to try and ruin. Am I lagging your end or is it better now? So sorry, got no ID. I don't think he's lagging at all on my end. Oh, he is actually. Yeah, he is. Just seen that. Yeah, major contact with the wall and he's lagging quite considerably there. It's hardly recognisable. He's fine now. I'll just keep an eye on this. I'll keep an eye on board with them for a little while. Yeah, he's... I don't know. But, yeah, nothing about the F1 saga at the minute. But, however, interestingly, Formula 1, the official Twitter account, have just tweeted out a picture of Max Verstappen showing the Honda sign to the cameras on his racing suit. So if that's anything to go by, I think he'd be keeping the race win, but we can't guarantee that at all. By the way, just to come on to the current leader, Kyle 202.5. He is improving by 1/10 of a second here. So going nicely out on track. Pelly second, Boudet in third. Boudet has improved quite considerably there, 203 flat compared to 206 flat. Good to see the Belgian back. He has been having PS Plus issues the last couple of weeks, he's been telling me, but he is back, and it is good to see him racing. And I'm not sure what, I think he wasn't going to race tonight. I'm sure he said there was he was going to the theatre or something, or if he might be able to... Boudet, he said he was going to go to the theatre today, and probably not make it for Pro-Am, so it's actually good to see him here. I wasn't expecting him to be here, so it's good to see him here. Anyways, unless he has to leave later on, and then I totally understand that. David Forth has gone ahead of Billy. David Forth ahead of Billy, 3 seconds. Separating David and Kyle at the minute, first to fourth. Don't think he's improving here, the Spaniard, but let's have a look. Keep on board with the Dodge Viper. And of course, just to remind everyone that is tuning in, if you are a Pro-Am driver or a Pro driver for that fact, please use your hazard lights when coming into the pits. It just signals to the other driver that might be behind that you are coming into the pits. So there's no problems with that at all. Just thought I'd make everyone aware of that. Billy is personal besting through the middle sector. Somebody has gone for a spin at the top of the hill, however. On the mini-map, not sure who that is. Billy now 8/10 down in that sector. Superboy coming down the hill. Hasn't set a reasonable lap just yet. See if the Brit can do it here in the Audi. Teammates, of course, with Billy, 5th and 6th. They're going to be filming the 3rd row of the grid. And he is up by a second here, so we should be seeing Superboy getting quite close to his teammate. Glock goes ahead of Deneen in the meantime. He's only 1/10 and a half off Glock at this stage. So that's not too bad. And 20 seconds to go. If you're occupied, I'm going to put the message in to the chat. I'll get it ready now, so people... Oh, you've got it? Good. Superboy coming across the line then, improving. What's he going to set? Oh, goes within 1/10 and a half of Billy there. Just over 1/10 and a half separating 5th and 6th there. Glock needs to improve. Grand J10 has set a 19, but he's 19.2 seconds off the pace. So Stephen improving here. Could go ahead of Deneen possibly. Comes across the line. Doesn't improve. But improves his time anyways. Good to see that. Yeah, oh, well, Stephen has gone straight on, down the runoff.
Who's next across the line? It will
Kyle.
yeah.
Yeah, Kyle coming around the final corner. 202.5 personal best. That's why the purple and the P is next to the thingy, and it's coloured in purple there. Has David gone 3rd, or has somebody had to come back into the pits? Kyle doesn't improve. And that is just completely unprofessional for Superboy. Completely unprofessional. I mean, come on.
Happy with his qualifying, but across the line,
yeah, no improvement there. David not improving, I don't think. Could improve 200ths off in the end. 8/10 off, says Superboy. Yeah, well, if he wants to complain, after the race, I'll be much appreciative compared to.
He's had an instant somewhere, so it's fine. Not us.
Are you sure? Well, it's still quite unprofessional. Yeah, that is just unprofessional, really. If he wants to follow the same lines of Ballboy, then he'll be ending up that way. So I'm not dealing with unprofessionalism here.
The next race, not to use the chat.
It's common sense not to use the chat.
He wasn't asked, I don't think.
But Billy around the final corner. Yeah, Billy's going to improve here, in fact. He's going to go ahead of David. He's going to go third. 2 seconds off the pace. That's not a bad qualifying there from Billy. We have got... Boudet needs to go through the first sector. Boudet needs to go through the first sector. He needs to go through the first sector. As does everyone, I think, in fact. Kyle lives the party. He sets about. Yeah, Boudet needs to go into the first sector so can register him in second place, because that's where he is. In fact, he's in third place, not second. So Boudet just needs to go into at the end of the first sector split. It's literally just up the hill. As soon as he's through that sector split, we can start. Let me race or I'm out, says Ballboy. Well, we're already racing, so you're out, I'm afraid. It's a quote-unquote beat. So, yeah, Boudet. No, keep going, man. Keep going. Go through the sector split. Go on. This is the only one we're waiting on. Boudet comes into his correct position, then we're fighting to go. It's a good job I spotted that, actually. There we go. He's through the first sector split. We can begin. We can start. Is everyone in the correct positions? Yes, everyone is in the correct positions. Right, we can go. Let's start. 11 drivers out on the grid. Kyle, Pelly, Boudet separated by 5/10, and if that's anything to go by in qualifying, we're clearly going to see a really good race here between these three. Possibly ahead of the rest. It's going to be them against the rest, I think, here tonight in Mount Panorama. The night conditions are going to be quite tricky. I hit this track with a passion. How do I activate the hazards? It's literally just the middle button above where the PS button is. The D-pad, is it?
No, it's the hazard lights is the touchpad.
Touchpad, yeah.
On a wheel, you can use.
Press every button until you find out what the hazard lights are. That's what I would say.
Or left indicator. Left indicator is fine. Let me just put that out.
Yeah, left indicator's fine. Yeah, he says thanks. He says thanks. Alright, we can start. Boudet's in the correct. Boudet's through the first sector split. Come on, we can go.
1 sec.
Oh, yeah.
1, 3.
Surface wearing normally happens when I mess up on important areas. Says thingy. It's just a bit unprofessional from our end, to be honest. But there we go. Oh,
Right, I'm going to.
Stop left.
No, I'm going to start that, but there's something else I'm going to do, and I will advise you after the race what I'm doing.
Okay. In the meantime, let's keep the professionalism and let's keep the professional thing in commentary. Why is it sunny?
It does that.
Oh, it does that. It's fine. It's fine. It's just me. But 2x2, like Noah's Ark, they're formed up. Kyle, Pelly, Boudet, your top 3. I would probably go for that top 3 just in a different order, to be honest. I'm not saying what order though. But here we go.
I'm going to keep it in that.
40 minutes of endurance racing about to go. Here at Mount Panorama, lights are on. As we are about to go. Any second now, green! Good start by Pelly. Carl's got the jump though. Carl has got the jump from the lead. David down the inside. He's got Pelly and Boudet into turn 1 on. That is just reckless down into turn 1. Pelly's wide. Superboy going wide as well. Similar to what we saw with Matt Neal in British touring cars. In fact, there's 3 wide and behind Billy, Superboy, David. Side by side and looking straight. David backs off quite wisely there. It's 2x2 though. Kyle hanging on from Boudet. Billy and Superboy, the 2 Audis, are getting involved as well. Pelly down to 6. Superboy down the inside. That's a bit reckless, and it's just, oh, I don't know. I don't know, there's going to be plenty of investigation done this lap 1, I've got to say, but Kyle is away, 3.5 tenths leading. David's now back into second, flashing lights coming on, they take the wide out line. You can get a penalty for that, going out wide. Superboy in third, Billy in fourth, Pelly fifth. Sorry, got no ID in sixth. Then it's the best of the rest, all Stephen leading Glock. Booty down in ninth. From
wall. Here comes Billy to the outside.
Third.
Right, inside comes his teammate. And he's gone wide again, he's hit the ball again, and Penny's into the back of him.
Oh, just getting a bit touch and go. Billy, is it going around the outside on
Penny
David?
Penny again into the ball, and in fact, Penny there squeezing.
Oh, Billy's off! Billy's off, Superboy's gone past. Helicopter needed come to kill the cameraman. David is lacking quite a lot, so just advice to him in the chat. David is lacking quite a lot on my end. Penny up to fifth. Yep, sorry, got no ID in sixth. Good stuff from him, actually. Kept away from all the contact. Buda 7th. Deneen 8th. Or Stephen 9th. Glock in 10th. Saying Jesus. And Grandeur 10 in 11th. Glock's got the run down the hill to get Grandeur 10. But Kyle is away 1.6 seconds. It's similar to what we see with Turkington in the British Touring Car.
Speed of the Ferrari on the Mercedes. Sales past Glock.
Down into the braking zone. Battle for P4. Oh, somebody ran one off there. Somebody's off. Was that David? Yeah, it's David. David making a mistake. David making a mistake. Penny just forcing the issue there slightly. And David down the inside. Penny's gone wide. Oh, Billy goes wide as well in front of him. End of lap 1. 3 second the gap. Kyle really pulled away, and I think it's his race to lose at this stage. Superboy second. David flashing the lights quite a lot. I'm not sure if he does that under the brakes. Or if that's just quite off-putting. Yeah, it might be quite off-putting, especially in these night conditions. Might be quite off-putting. As Billy, David go side by side. David on the inside line, Billy on the outside line. Who's going to want them most? It's David down the inside line. Puts Billy into the wall there. Pelly's getting in the act as well. Billy off again.
No ID, looking to the inside, gets cut off by Pelly.
Now, I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest and take it from my standpoint. The racing that we've seen so far from a few has not been clean and professional or competitive at all. I've got to say that. Penny's got no ID into the wall.
Yeah, Penny's looking a little bit reckless here.
I think it's David more than anything else, to be honest.
Boudet closing in. Boudet looking down the inside, not going to get it done there. So I've got no ID, slightly wide though. Keeps it on the circuit.
Kyle though.
Boudet.
No one around him. 4.8 seconds out in front. Really dominating stuff early on lap 2. Oh, nearly went wide into the boardings there, the barriers. Why is Ballboy inviting me to a party? Come on. Give it over. Superboy second. 2.5 seconds off at this stage. David in third. Pelly in fourth. Sorry, got no ID in fifth. Boudet in sixth. Billy in seventh and Deneen in eighth at this stage. Down at the back, Grandeur 10, Glock and old Stephen. Ballboy is still inviting me. Please give it over. Right, do you know what? I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off my notifications completely. When friends join a party, no. Oh, fuck off! Oh, do you know what? I'm done. I'm actually done.
It's fine. It's fine. Just
I'm actually done. No. I'm done. Take over.
Can you block him then? Because I've picked it from Discord. If you block him, then we'll stop getting notifications through. I don't know who we're riding on board with, so I'm just going to have to give you a radio commentary, I guess. Kyle leading by 6.8 seconds, 6.9 seconds, we're increasing. Superboy must slight mistake through turn 1. Kyle's just sailed away. As David actually runs wide, clips the wall, and Penny comes sailing through around the outside. Going to hold it to the outside, and he goes through. Then becomes the inside. And it squeezes its way around the outside, and in fact flashing there from Boudet on the tail of David. Very nice coming up the hill from drivers there. Sets a wide look, but it just clipped the barrier slightly. Down further down the field, though Stephen has dropped back. Fox still running around behind Grand J10, just clipped the barrier. Just be surprised if he does. tyre later on in this race, so it does appear to be struggling in this session. Kyle's slightly deep in his hairpin though. Just looking through, closest battle is going to be between Kelly now on the back of Superboy, so BMW versus Audi, a bit like the FIA Championships. He's running back through the grid, bright lights on the back of Benin's car, so that is wide like Billy, who's racy again. Oh, there goes Pelly to the inside line, down the hill, he's got past Superboy. Great move there by him. Oh, but a little wide on exit, here comes Superboy back to the outside, Pelly's moving across in front of him. He's moving across on him. The best bit of driving there in the world from Pelly. And who's that? Boudet? Boudet coming up the inside now of Superboy. And Pelly. No way is he going to get that done. Not quite. Yes, he has. Slight contact there, but he's got that move done. And
Pelly got caught. Yeah, Pelly got caught on the outside curve there. Boudet got the position. Pelly got caught on the outside curve.
And he's just forcing a couple of drivers off towards the side of the circuit at the moment.
Yeah, it's just a bit aggressive, and I think Kyle complained about him, and again, reckless from Pelly, forcing his way through. Superboy's going to work. This is more like demolition derby than Pro-Am racing at the minute.
Superboy's just done the same thing. Just squeezing Boudet.
It's not on. Really, it's not on. Kyle leading, nearly 10 seconds that gap. All of this battling has let him get away considerably. It's good stuff from Kyle. Pelly second. Has now pulled that gap. I think a bit of an unfair gap to be honest, but there you go. Superboy third, Boudet in fourth. David fifth. So I got no ID in sixth at this stage. And he's got Deneen all over the back of him.
And Superboy into the wall, hard. Boudet's taking the position back. Watch for David as well in behind it. He's hit the wall again. So through goes David.
Yep, Superboy had a spin actually. He had a complete spin because got no ID and Deneen chased him down the hill. Billy has got a penalty. Is that 3/10? Yeah, 3/10 penalty.
In fact, there's a battle going on here. Deneen and Torrio got no ID.
I'm on board with this. Deneen running down the hill. I think we'll get the speed compared to the Aston down here. Interesting, but really, so I've got no idea. Is he closing in on Superboy ahead? I think he is. Slipstream closing in. He's closing in quite rapidly, in fact. So I've got no idea. Right on the back of him, down into the braking zone. Superboy, so I've got no idea. And Deneen, not looking too bad for that. All clean. Just a little bit of grass being kicked up there by Superboy.
Sideways, sorry, I've got no idea. Was
it sorry, got no idea? I thought it was one of the two. But out in front, Kyle, 9.5 seconds, just dominating out in front. In the end, at the start of lap 5, Kyle leads, Pelly in second, Boudet in third.
James, do you mind doing me a favour and... Actually, I can't. Can you moderate the chat for me, please?
Moderate the chat? Oh god.
Yeah. Not the Discord, the YouTube.
YouTube, oh yeah.
Again, it's going to require you to do a bit of multitasking between flicking through the drivers.
Yeah, it's a shame how one person wants to ruin the unprofessionalism of GHR. But to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. He can go and set up in his own league and try and nick some of the drivers, but I know what we're building in here in GHR is actually professional, actually covers the points where we want to be doing and actually inspires the drivers to be going to esports. And I'll tell you what, Ballboy's unprofessionalism is really starting to bug me now.
David's off.
Oh yeah, hit the wall, went deep, yeah, got caught on the wall on the exit I think. Oh, Deneen! Deneen, Superboy side by side, running down the hill. The Irishman and the Brit, both Billy in behind as well. Sorry, got no idea he's lost positions in fact.
Penalty as well.
Contact, or I think he spun it on that inside curb, what I mentioned earlier on.
Watch for Deneen to the inside. No,
Deneen not attempting that.
Really just get the driver in front.
Looking too bad through there. Fuel and tyres are holding up quite well.
Yeah, it's great. They'll start to deteriorate shortly. As soon as they start to wear, then they wear.
Oh, Billy had a sideways moment at the final corner. Oh. Billy looking quite close. He got a 10th penalty there, Billy. I think that was 3 10 earlier on, so Billy has been serving some of that up. I think under the braking zones more than anything at this stage. Grand J10 is not last. Just thought I'd mention that. Grand J10 is not last. He's ahead of old Stephen, who's been struggling. Running through. Could be starting to develop. Is it a 3-way battle, 4-way battle for 4th possibly starting to develop? David, Superboy, Deneen, Billy.
Block and Grand J10 both into so neither will gain time. Again.
Oh, Superboy sideways. Superboy very sideways, and Billy and Deneen. Deneen's over the inside line here. He says, "Thank you very much." What a move that is, Deneen. Down the inside on Billy. Great move. Fantastic stuff. That's the sort of racing we want to be seeing. And they're side by side running down the straight. Billy just pushing him onto the grass slightly, but Deneen holds it. He's going to have to drop in behind though because of that little bit of contact. And Billy gets the position. And Storm saying the stream has stop-start. This is what you have to do if you're dealing with somebody that's unprofessional, Storm. Deneen! Oh, Deneen's gone careening off onto the grass. He's John. Oh, that was a bit of a hair-raising moment there.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, Deneen trying to nick up the inside contact, and was that Billy into the wall?
No, he didn't quite make it into the wall, but he did let him back through there, so good respect there between Deneen and Billy. In fact, Billy's got slight deep, Deneen's going to capitalise on that and go back down the inside.
Yeah, he'll have the speed. He'll have the speed down the inside. This should be easy for Deneen down into turn 1. And indeed it is. Late on the brakes. Billy much earlier on the brakes. So he'll have the slipstream out of the corner, but it's sideways there. Going to be side by side running up the hill though, so I've got no idea. He's probably thinking, oh, I've got these two, both of these two covered here. Driving a really nice race, so I've got no idea. Who's got a penalty? Pelly. Billy down the inside of Deneen, gets him. Got him, nice move. Grit on the Irishman. Kyle and Pelly. 9.6 seconds, yeah, 4/10 penalty, so I think he's been cutting somewhere. Do you know where I think that's happened? I think he's got that penalty at the hairpin at the top of the hill, round the outside, because you can pick up a penalty down there. I've done that before.
Oh my god, please sort out the stream comments. He is looking at a ban. Totally.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. We're not restarting 15 minutes into the race, I'm sorry. And frankly, if you want to continue this act up, he'll be saying au revoir, arrivederci, sayonara, every goodbye in the world will be going his way. But 15 minutes into this race, Kyle leading, 9.5 seconds the gap, Pelly in second, Boudet in third. I may just add, by the way, that this stream will end as soon as this race is finished. For reasons that people probably know why. I mean, it is getting quite ridiculous now. Sorted out later and don't ruin a professional stream. That's Storm, and Storm is in the same party as Ballboy. Can you not just stick something up his arse and make him realise? That'd be so much brilliant. I couldn't care. What did I say before the stream? What did I say before the stream? Saying about professionalism. There you go. Yeah, but it's just ridiculous, sadly.
Now it's 10 seconds for the lead.
10 seconds. That was 9.5. It just dropped down to around 9.5 seconds, but that gap has extended. So Pelly, I think, has been hitting the wall somewhere. Out on track. Let me just have a look once again. I have left all the chats. Go back into the chats that you're part of. That's what I would do. The thing with Ballboy. Brilliant. Lolhead's, by the way, commenting. Don't know what he was commenting there. He's commenting something. LOL. Commented. And V12 man saying Stephen Jelly came second. I was watching the rest. Good drive. Quite lucky, but very good drive. But speaking of good drives, Buda's been catching Pelly across this lap, 1.1 seconds separating.
In fact, the midfield battle is looking tasty coming through the.
It's all spread out. It was within like 2.5 seconds a couple of laps ago. Buda just catches the inside curb slightly and again. Pelly just gains a little bit of time. BMW against the Dodge here for second. Closest battle life on track this is. As far as I'm aware anyways. And we have got 17... no, we haven't got. We're 17 minutes through this race. 17 minutes through. And Bude right on the back of Pelly running up the hill.
David's got deep at the last corner. He's got way too deep. Superboy's going to capitalise, and so is Billy.
Why on earth is he... Oh my god.
What?
He's using the Global of Racing one now. That's just ridiculous. This is not me, guys. This is not me. Just to point out. Oh, Pelly ran wide there.
In fact, the more that he's doing this is preventing him from any chance of coming back in, so that's fine.
Pablo saying, just chill. Exactly. Just chill. I hope he's either addressing that to me or to Ballboy. I think both of us need to chill, really. But... Car out in front 10 seconds. If you are just tuning in, like Pablo has just done, we're 18 minutes through this race in the endurance race. It's hard to cope with all that's going on in the comment section. Pelly getting a slightly sideways coming down the hill. Buda's got a much better run. Buda could get him down the straight here. Gather him in. 5.5 tenths at the end of the hill section.
Here comes Billy to the inside. He's got him.
Oh! Superboy hit the wall there.
Yeah, just moving out the way of Billy and
Pelly and Bude 5.5 tenths the gap. Looking good at this stage. But here comes Bude. Look at him. Closing in. Is he going to go for a move? I don't think he's wise enough to go for the move, but he could go down the inside line. Bude down the inside and Pelly gets the move done. Brilliant move. That's the best move of the race. Bude up the inside of Pelly. Clean and competitive. Up to second he goes. Brilliant move. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic move, and that is what you get. And Pelly, by the way, has picked up another 5/10 stop goal. 5/10 slowdown, I should say. But Bude up to second. Great move.
That BMW, as soon as its tyre wear kicks in, it drops off. Whereas the Viper's running about the same wear, exactly almost identical. So
yeah, Pelly now though, in the slipstream starting to come back. That BMW keeps on fighting back for him. Enough. And he is personal besting through the first sector and has currently got the fastest lap, so that, remember, will be an extra point for him. 2 or 3 flat is his current personal best. And up the hill, he seems a lot more confident compared to thinking. Have we seen... Billy's round final corner. Billy ran final corner. I saw him drop down, and I was thinking, as he spun, he has. And he's going to have Glock behind him very soon.
a strong lag deck, Pelé and at the same time I was running, so not too sure what it
Pablo is sick to death and is responding back to Bullboy. Pelly hits the wall there. And thank you to Pablo for doing this. Halfway through, oh, Bude ride! Oh! Carried enough speed to continue on there. Oh, down the inside, not quite. As your mic kicks in. Beautifully there. With Kyle out in front, I think it's been a no-nonsense approach from Kyle out in front. Pelly hits the wall. Pelly hits the wall. That's going to cost any sort of chance on Bude, yeah. Bude just hit, Pelly, sorry, just hit the wall. It's that back end of that BMW kicking out compared to the Bude. Because that... Battle for 8?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Glock. Billy. Oh, Stephen is in, by the way.
Oh,
Stephen.
I jinxed it. Glock's in the wall.
Oh, commentator's curse. Terrible.
Stephen's in, and Kyle, race leader's in.
Kyle's in. Kyle's in. 19 minutes to go. And the Brett is in. Will this bring Bude in? Yeah, Bude is in. Pelly's not in. He's going to continue. I think he'll continue until his fuel runs out. Another 2 or 3 laps, I would imagine, for Pelly.
Crucially, though, did these guys use their indicators to signal that they were...
Oh, David's off! David's off!
David's off! It's not going to cost him too much time, though.
Yeah, I saw... I'm pretty sure I saw Bude come in. But because these guys aren't really... Yeah, because these guys aren't really close enough to another driver. Ahead, Bude up! David's on the wall again! David in the wall again. So, Superboy's in. Deneen's in.
Second penalty for Deneen for failing to use hazard lights.
I think he was fine, to be honest. He was correct going into the pits.
He didn't use any hazards, did Deneen.
I saw
mentioning about other drivers following regulations when he's failed his. So
contradicting himself there, then.
No hazard lights from Deneen. There's a 3-second time penalty added.
Oh, Pelly hitting the wall at the top of the hill. Pelly hitting the wall again at the top of the hill. And runs wide. Oh, he's gone for a spin, surely. Good recovery. No, he's round. Pelly round at the top of the hill. Oh, he tried to recover it. He tried applying more power to correct his steering. Never works. Never works. And Kyle is just lapping up this, thinking, well, I've got the win sealed now. Pelly, I think, is going to lose possibly... I don't think he will lose there, but that's going to be a lot closer to compared to what it usually is.
Okay. 3-second penalty if rounded up.
2.2, yeah. He's got to serve it on the slow down. He's got 16 seconds to David. I think he should serve it on the straight and just have done with it, really. That's what I think he should do there. Plenty of dislikes coming through, by the way, on the stream. You know who that is. But hey ho, 4.5 seconds the gap. In fact, it's not 4.5 seconds the gap. Pelly's still staying out. He's made another mistake.
Bude's slowing.
7 up his penalty.
He was lifting off the whole way down. Oh, okay.
7 up his penalty. He's down to 9 tenths. His penalty. That's a good tactic, actually. That's a very good tactic coming across the line. We have lost a driver, by the way. Who have we lost? We've lost somebody. It's not Grandeur 10, it's not Stephen. Who've we lost? What? Superboy?
Sorry, I got no ID.
Sorry, I got no ID. Good spot. I think he's got his pit stop. I think he's got his some food due. Sad to see him not completing the race. He was driving quite well. He was in, I think he was in 7th when he departed the scene. Could be wrong there. 16 minutes to go. I think we're going to get at least another 7 or 8 laps out of this race. Pelly leading. Deneen probably responds to that, I'm guaranteed. That should have been done after the race, however, though, in my investigations. Oh, Stephen is getting out of the way here. Oh, Stephen out of the way. Oh, is he going to come into Kyle? Is it going to be tight coming down the hill? He's in the way of Kyle, and Kyle batters him into the wall. But I'm afraid that's what you get if you're on the racing line. That is what you get. Oh, Stephen has just been contacted by Kyle. Well, Stephen, I think, was trying to get out of the way of at all costs. He lost control of the car. He's got rear and front damage, and he's in the wall again. More front damage for Stephen. Grandeur 10 is into the pits 40 seconds ahead of him. And somehow Grandeur 10 is not last in this race. So we've got to think. Kyle, you can see how thingy he was there. Pelly. Oh, he's off again, Pelly. Goodness me, come into the pits, man.
He's not pitting.
He's not pitting. What's he doing? What's he doing? This is just costing him more and more time. This is going to be coming into the clutches of David. I guarantee you that David could be on for 3rd position here.
He looks to be holding up Kyle. In fact, someone's Ferrari's just come out in front of him. So blue flags there for Grand J10, who's on the right hand side as he's slowing. He's definitely eased off. He's going to be in the way of these guys here, James.
Running up the hill, yeah, it's not ideal. I think he's just gone straight on into the wall there, did he?
Get to the right-hand side.
Yeah, he stops. There we go. He's out of the way. Good sportsmanship there. That's what we like to see. But battle for the lead. Pelly and Kyle. 4/10 separating running up the hill.
Oh, Pelly's into the wall. And so's Kyle.
Oh. Just, I think each other getting put off there. Kyle getting put off by Pelly taking the line into the wall. And again. And Kyle, surely, is he going to go up the inside? He does. Kyle's got him. Kyle has got him, no nonsense. Pelly, I think, was trying to serve up a bit of slowdown, in fact. He was. Pelly serving up a bit of a slowdown. So I think that is why Kyle got through easier than expected. He still would have got through.
He's easing off. Pelly's easing right off.
Yeah, he served his penalty. He served his penalty.
Yeah, but he's still easing off. He served it and he's still easing off. Look.
Tyres.
I think he's got a problem with his throttle. He's reading 80% throttle. Pelly's got a problem with his throttle pedal.
I think it's just lifting and coasting, to be honest.
Look.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. You are right. There we go. He's got full throttle now. Full throttle. He's half throttle down the straight. He's got a problem. Pelly's got a problem here. Not sure what it is. I'm not sure if he's lifting and coasting. I'm not sure what it is. But Pelly has got a problem. No contact was made just then, by the way, says thingy. And Pelly is coming in this lap. Pelly's coming in this lap. He's going to miss the pit lane if he's not careful. Good pit entry there. He what?
Did he use any hazard tool?
I think he did, yeah. I think he did. Boudet. Where is David in all of this? David's at the chicane. 12 minutes skill.
And he's stuck behind no Stephen. So you get past no Stephen who's being shown the blue flags. And he's easing off. And he's in the pits. And in fact, David, second time penalty, failing to use hazard lights or indicators.
Yeah, just bring that up with him after the race, I think, in Discord. That'll be much better. Pelly's out of the pits, by the way. He's into third. Oh, he needed us to coming out of the pits. He needed us to coming out of the pits. Plus, I think he's overfueled here as well. Never nice. And we're not going to have any battles for lead. Sadly, we're not like Real Life F1 in Austria this weekend. Kyle, 10.5 seconds out in front. It's been dominant. He's pretty much had it from lights out. Kyle dominating currently. Boudet in second, Pelly in third, David in fourth. He is at the pits now, so he's out in clear fourth place. Deneen in fifth, Glock sixth, Billy in seventh. Superboy down in eighth. He was running quite strongly early on. Don't know what's happened with him. Down in eighth place. Granger 10 and ninth. No, Stephen. Avid the Trier, Ever the Trier. 20 seconds behind Granger 10. That could develop into a battle, but they have been lapped by Kyle. Which is sad, I'm afraid, but that's the way racing goes sometimes. Yeah.
Thanks.
Kyle though leading. And I don't think we've had anything off the Verstappen incident, just to point out. Leclerc and Verstappen thingy. England have beaten India in the cricket though, thank God for that. Get in. And Kyle out in front, 10.4 seconds the gap. Boudet second. We have got 10 more minutes of this race to go. Of course, Pro is going to be coming up after this race. It should be starting dead on time around 7:15, 7:20. After this race, we're going to be having a word with some ignorant fool that has been hassling us in the commentary box, which I'm afraid just dumbs down the professionalism of GHR more. I am the owner of GHR, James Head 14. And to be frankly honest, you don't want to be seeing unprofessionalism from your own admin team within chats and within stream as well. And Martin Brundle, by the way, Verstappen has kept the victory. Verstappen has kept the victory, apparently. Verstappen has kept the win in Formula 1. So good stuff there, and I think FIA have done the right call there. They have really done that right call. Verstappen keeps the win. just rumours at this stage, but we'll try and confirm for that you... Yeah, official, no further action. Verstappen keeps the win. Luke Smith, that is, journalist for Crash Net, commenting that. Martin Brundle is saying no further action as well. Carl just losing a little bit of time. Boudet is attacking this. He's going for a bit of a splash and dash to the end. I think he's going to manage his field quite well. This could get very close towards the end of the race, though. So just watch out for that gap coming down. I'm just trying to pick up on something that might be getting going. There's nothing at all getting going. So let's focus then on Glock going into the wall. Never nice. Glock going into the wall there. Which is never nice. No further action. Yeah, that is the official... That's the official document that's just came out. Max Verstappen keeps the win in Formula 1.
Good stuff.
Correct call, I think. Correct call. I think it was Leclerc's fault for turning in. Seen the incident. You can argue about cockpit view and whatever else, but they've done the right decision for the sport, I think. Hands down, because if they got it wrong, if they chose to go the other way and Leclerc gets the win, then I think, personally, Liberty Media would be monetising the sport more than anything else, more than putting the sport first. And I think that's what it's got to now, I think, in real life Formula 1, but anyways, you'll... Yeah, Boudet, 9.3. It's been quite consistent around then, to be honest. 9.2. He's gone for a bit of a splash and dash tactic, Boudet. He should be able to get that field to the end for sure. But it's just a case of, if Kyle makes a mistake, how much will Boudet catch? And if Boudet doesn't make a mistake, then he's surely guaranteed for second. I think we're seeing this top three as it stands, and in fact I'd be very confident in saying we've got this top three nailed on now. Kyle, Boudet and Pelly. And Boudet actually, didn't he drop down to 8th place on lap 1 at one stage? So he's trying to do a real life Verstappen here in GT Sport tonight. He is trying to do a real life Verstappen. Go on, Boudet.
It's coming significantly now.
Yep, Sky Sports F1 just commenting and confirming Max Verstappen keeps the Austrian Grand Prix win. So official channels now starting to come out on that. As we have seen a position change, Glock has has been passed by Billy. Has been passed by Billy. And I love it how people are kicking off now in the Discord. Yeah, I couldn't care less if you're tuning in. Yeah, don't worry, we're dealing with it after this race as well. And if it eats into the pro driver's time, then I'm sorry to those guys, but it will eat into those in that time. Which is a shame. It's a real shame. But Billy, in the meantime, defending off Glock, 6th and 7th out on track. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Thank God.
5 seconds.
Open 6 seconds running down the straight. Billy hanging on that. Oh, it is quick down the straight. He said he's closing in, obviously, with the slipstream. Not close enough for a move here, though. They're 1 minute and 20 down on Kyle. That's
he's close
come to show.
on the brakes, though.
Yeah, Glock attacking on the brakes, but Billy, I think, had every right to slow down for the corner early there. He got the run off the corner and just pulls away a little bit further compared to Glock. Might have been a bit of contact there between those two, I'm not sure. Yeah, people, Twitter messages starting to come in on my Twitter feed about the Verstappen incident. Some are not good at all. Some are not good at all, but there you go. Oh, I'm tired and I feel like I've hardly done any work in this stream. Billy, 1.4 seconds. Glock is... Billy is completely overfueled. Have you seen how much fuel he's got compared to Glock?
not. So I don't know. There we go. Just
About 60 litres there for Billy, I would say. Glock is on less than 25. Boudet closing in on Kyle.
Yeah, 8 seconds. It was 8.5 last time I checked. It's going to get back up again.
Oh, yeah, that was 9.5 the last time I checked, so it came down a second and a half.
There, on the inside.
Pelly's made a mistake somewhere. He was 29 seconds off. He was 29 seconds off, and now he's
still got that throttle.
43.
I'm sure he's still got that throttle.
He must do.
100%.
Down to braking zone, nice.
Trackscraft's a bit. Traction control on. He's got traction control on.
Right.
Interestingly, the top two don't. Third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth do have traction control on. Block does not. Boy does. A10 does. Stephen does.
Very interesting. 3 minutes to go. And I think we are going to get 2 more laps, possibly. Where's Kyle out on track? Running down the straight. Yeah, we're going to get 2 more laps out of this. Certainly for Kyle and Boudet, I would imagine. I'm not sure about the rest. I have to see when Paddy comes across the line if he'll get another lap in. So it is around a 2-minute 2 lap. Oh, go on, what were we saying?
A&K Doc is querying the update size, which tells me that he hasn't updated his game as of yet.
Update takes about 10 minutes, I think. But I would get it done now. We could delay the start till 7:30 if that fits his needs. Give him an extra 15 minutes. But it's copying. The copying time though is going to take a half an hour, 45 minutes easily.
Just battle for 6th.
Yeah, Billy and Glock.
Right now is really going to start affecting.
Glock just. Yeah, Glock just pushing against the wall there. Gravel being kicked up ahead. Oh, Glock really attacking coming down the hill. Taking my line down the hill. Oh, trying to go down the inside of Billy. Not quite. Not quite. If he forced the gap there, if he was alongside and he forced the gap through, that would have been a clean move considering he just hit the wall. Billy's run wide though. Glock's going to have the run. Glock's going to have the run. But I think Billy is going to pick up the slipstream of all Stephen, is he? Oh no, Stephen's pulled off the side. Is he going to let him through? Billy warns him he's coming. Glock as well warning they're coming. Both of them warning. The impending doom, possibly. But 1 minute and 20 left. These guys will be on to the final lap soon. Glock down the inside. Oh, Stephen ghosted. Thank God he ghosted there. Glock has completely overran himself there, though. Over what? Over-raced himself. Over-raced himself. No, not over-arsed himself. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
So yeah, Glock's and he said it again as well.
Kyle, by the way, 50 seconds out, but he will be going on to the final lap. He will be going on to the final lap here. And yeah, just confirming, just seeing the I'll read it to you after this race. Boudet is closing in though. He was wishing this race could go on for another 10 minutes, I think. As Kyle comes across the line, I wouldn't brake at the line here. Yeah, onto the final lap he goes. Personal best lap there, 202.8. 202.2 by the way from Boudet, so he really has been putting the metal down. Pelly will not be going on to the final lap. He's going to be coming across the line in third for sure. I think we've pretty much got the order as it is. Now, apart from the top two, who are out onto the final lap, I think everyone will be staying in their same positions, unless something happens. Who's that coming down the straight, by the way? There's Grand J10. He's going to be first across the line. Boudet's already saying thank you. You on to the final lap, Boudet? Come on. Keep going, lad. Keep going. Never know. Kyle might spin it and he might win. You never know. Anything can happen.
The next car behind Boudet. I thought Pelly was the next car behind Boudet, but he's not. So Stephen.
No, Boudet. Pelly's a minute down. Pelly's a minute down. Grand J10, by the way, is going to come across the line to finish 9th. He's finished ahead of old Stevens, so that's a good performance from him.
Yeah, not last.
Not last, which is what we used to see with Grand J10. I think finally the move down to Pro-Am. Yeah.
That gap has come down to 6.7.
Oh, Pelly spun! No way, it's going to reverse across the line! Pelly reverses across the line in dramatic fashion. Picks up 3rd, David across the line in 4th, Danilo will be 5th. Quite close in between the top 3 at the end there. 3rd, 4th and 5th.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, Billy across the line in 6th. Is he? If he doesn't spin it! Oh, thank God the pit wall was there. Billy's going to be coming across the line in 6th. Glock across the line in 7th. Superboy is going to be coming across the line in 8th. Is that old Stephen behind him? Yes, it is. Superboy spins it in the final corner. Old Stephen then will be coming across the line for 10th. Boudet saying he's got his hazards. Good to see him on and up there, actually. Superboy, if he can actually come across the line instead of passing about. And that'll be... Yeah, Carlo is going to be coming across the line and behind Superboy across the line in 8th. Carlo will win. Kyle wins here at Mount Panorama. And did you say Boudet spun?
Boudet spun.
8.6 seconds, that will make sense. And Boudet across the line for 2nd. Not a care in the world there for Boudet. Well, Kyle picks up the win, Boudet 2nd, Pelly in 3rd. Thank you very much for tuning in, by the way, to Pro-Am. Hasn't been the best of sessions, and hopefully it'll get better for Pro, which will be coming up in around 15-20 minutes, half an hour, who knows. We'll be live as soon as thingy. I've saved the replay. Yep, I've saved the replay. There we go. Thank you very much for watching.
Apologise to all the viewers for the start of the stream, but we will address that. And
we're going to address that now. We're going to address that now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until Pro in probably 15-20 minutes time. Goodbye.